Frankly speaking, one of the significant problems that social science teaching grapples with in contemporary times or in contemporary social science classrooms is the problem of insufficient context. And that's providing insufficient background information or keeping gaps while introducing a particular paper or a particular subject. And this is highly detrimental because not addressing the prior knowledge, the prior theoretical backgrounds, the prior critiques, or not talking about stalwarts of the particular field, and most importantly lacking that interdisciplinary acumen and not relating your paper with other social sciences and taking inferences from social sciences to and relating with the particular paper you are teaching becomes a problem because it doesn't enable or it doesn't enable a student to engage, and it doesn't foster critical thinking, which the policy NEP 2020 stresses more. Therefore, teachers have to make context more engaging and more memorable, and teachers have to talk about or give enough time to introducing a paper, talk about the Bible of a particular paper, I mean the fundamental texts or the fundamental authors, stalwarts who have written in that particular field and have made a mark or have carved a niche. Therefore, if a student is not aware about a particular paper, its background, its emergence, then talking about headings and subheadings, chapters and subchapters is all futile. This is what teachers need to strictly look into while introducing a paper, because the problem of insufficient context is the root of all problems, which doesn't enable a student to have a larger picture of that paper or a complete picture of that particular paper, because the teacher fails in the beginning. Friends, this has to be ensured. There are other issues as well, but right now I'm highlighting the context because this is the very first one and the fundamental one. And not addressing prior knowledge or keeping gaps, it further influences, and the lack of gaps shape the problems with engagement, and the teacher fails to stimulate that interest or encourage participation. For example, asking questions. The role of contemporary social science teacher is to empower her students to frame or articulate the best questions, because this is not the age of answers. Answers are available everywhere now. AI and ChatGPT and so many other various sources are there to answer. What about questions? That's the job of the teacher, to encourage students, frame questions, articulate their questions well, and help them go deeper in a subject. That would really empower social sciences in the first place, and then social science students more, predominantly social science students should have this right to know the proper context of a paper that a teacher introduces. And this introduction should take, I think, a substantial time so that teaching becomes quality and role of NEP 2020 or the focus is actualized. Thank you.